Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we've got some really interesting, remarkable news actually for crypto, particularly around Ethereum, the Bitcoin spot ETF. We've got more updates on that and a few hacks that have happened in the crypto space. Want to dig into all of this stuff. If you enjoy this sort of content and you wish to support the channel, we would appreciate if you mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And don't forget to jump down in the Discord. Link is in the description of this video. It's absolutely free to join. Over 7,000 people supporting one another navigate this space safely. It's a fantastic community. Definitely worth immersing yourself in the community, having more meaningful conversations with Nick, myself, our team, and our wonderful community. Go check it out. Free to join. Link down below. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is at $1.39 trillion, up 0.40% at the time of recording. We got Bitcoin at 36,461.84, down 1.65% in the last 7 days, up 0.11% in the last 24 hours. You know, bit of sideways movement. I think we could potentially see a bit of a breakout for Bitcoin, but just, you know, be aware we can't always go up, right? This for me is still classed as a bear market rally. But let's get into some of the headlines. There's an awful lot going on in the crypto space. A lot of negativity from Disney most recently. This I found rather interesting. Yesterday, obviously, I covered in the video that they weren't ever gonna, partner with a crypto firm, but that's just a flat out lie. They already did. Did you manage to guess which one though? Let us know in the comments below if you want to have a guess. I will let everybody in the Discord know. But Disney raises concerns over AI generated trademark infringement. Again, it looks like Disney are going to be, really sort of rolling out the red carpet to crypto and AI. I jest, of course. But look, I think it's really interesting. They talk about the risks, content trends on social media, Microsoft's response to trademark infringing, blocking and refining AI, ongoing challenges as AI enables rapid creation of copyright material. So look, I think there is a real, I guess, risk there. I think there's a lot of things that are going to change over the next few years when it comes to creation, monitoring, infringement and stuff like that. Look, this is teething issues of early technology. I am almost 100% certain that Disney will be partnering with crypto firms in the future. If not, they will just go into administration. They will just be phased out. There will be another company that takes over. And I know that a lot of people are going to question what I'm saying here. And in most likely scenario for people to respond to this that don't believe that I'm accurate in what I'm saying here is going to be that they're too big to fail. Well, you're never too big to fail. You can have a look at some of the big companies in the 90s, around the internet boom that, failed, and they were the biggest. So when I say failed, becoming insignificant is probably the best way to articulate it. So interesting stuff, but, they've got to move with the times. Otherwise, they will be the next blockbusters. We've got, I guess, somebody on Twitter, I believe, accusing Ethereum co-founder of encouraging fraudulent acts. And this is, really bizarre, really, quite concerning. I see videos from the likes of Charles Hoskinson saying, we shouldn't be focusing on the past and all that sort of stuff. But fraud is fraud. And this does, if true, and there is a recording here, I'm going to drop this in the Discord, where you can hear the co-founder of Ethereum encouraging people to have multiple identities So, you know, if you were investing like say over $1 billion into Ethereum, like it wouldn't be noticed if you had multiple identities. And they were going to allow this, and it looks like they did allow this, you know, when they, you know, early days of Ethereum, right? So, you know, really interesting stuff, and really concerning. I don't know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below. But, you know, what are your thoughts on this? We've got what we got here. He shared an audio clip titled "Ethereum: Some Economic Considerations." The audio clip captures 𝗕𝗏𝗀, I think that's 𝗕𝗏𝗀, I think that's how you pronounce it, saying that a person can buy Ethereum from any member with different identities by limiting the size of disguise. Hence, individuals who want to invest millions of dollars can use multiple identities. So look, that is fraud. You know, you shouldn't be doing it. Maybe that wasn't, you know, the intent, but it is. And you know, we live in like a very corrupt world. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. Like, there's corruption on all levels, all fronts, and everybody's at it. And I say everybody, not everybody. You know, it's very difficult for, you know, somebody like a retail investor to be in it. But like, let's be honest, anybody with any level of power, you know, at some point, if you were to dig, you know, there would be something that you would be able to find on pretty much everybody, I would have thought. There'd be a very, very few people that you wouldn't. And this is really concerning. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on Ethereum. What does this mean? I don't think it's really going to change much in the corrupt world that we live in. Wall Street expert expects, or is convinced, I should say, Ripple will go public in May 2024. Can it drive XRP price to $10? So yeah, I think in the right environment, $10 is very achievable, more than achievable. But that would mean that Ripple would need to achieve all of the goals that they set out originally. You know, talking about all the money, you know, XRP being involved in all the money, the number of transactions that would be immense, and that would mean that, you know, $10 XRP would be more than achievable. But, you know, in reality, I think there's going to be many winners, not just XRP. So, you know, $10 is going to be a tough ask. Will they go public in May 2024? I think there's a real possibility of it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We got top ETF analyst shares inside scoop on SEC's Bitcoin ETF meetings. Basically, in a nutshell, their preference is cash creation in Bitcoin ETFs. What this really means is I guess the impact of this means that they won't have, I guess, non-compliant third parties, you know, getting involved. And I think that this simplifies the process for the SEC. So this for me is a really big deal. You know, I think there's terms in there that there's a 90% chance of approval, but obviously that won't be before the 1st of January 2024. That's going to be the earliest that we get any form of approval based on what we understand at the moment, what's been coming out in the news. But really interesting stuff, and I think, you know, it's positive. We've got to look at the positive aspect of things. Moving on, we've got Polkadot makes pivotal transformation, a new era under Web3 Foundation leadership. So look, I want to talk about this. I think this stuff is really important. They're changing their infrastructure, they're increasing funding and decentralization, and they're revolutionizing and restructuring. And I think this is really good for Polkadot. I think there's an awful lot. They've had a really, you know, quite sizable partnership with Cardano recently around partner chains, and you know, I think that these partnerships are a really good positive thing. Now, it does bring me to highlight that it's always important to be watching what teams are doing in crypto. if you're invested in Polkadot, you need to be watching what the team are doing. Are they working hard? You can see that with commits. Are they getting adoption? What's the size of the community? Is it growing? And so on, right? This is a great example of why you need to be watching, because this could be, a breath of fresh air, if I can get my words out, for Polkadot. It could be an opportunity that people would miss if they weren't looking at what's actually happening behind the scenes. There's a lot of people talking about Chainlink now. I was talking about Chainlink, buying it at I think it was like $7, maybe a little bit less, earlier this year. And I was talking about, the fact that what they're doing is amazing, and I'm really, really bullish on it. Now everybody's kind of getting a flavor for that and are seeing it. So look, I think Polkadot's going to do really well. Don't miss the boat. Obviously, take what I say with a pinch of salt. Go do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this as entertainment purposes only. Bit of fun. My thoughts, my opinions. You do you, I do me. Moving on. This one actually got a bit of a stir with one individual on Twitter. I would call them a bell end. But look, the tweet that we put out was saying that, they had been hit with this $9 million hack. What's your thoughts on decentralization and so on? To which this bell end, and that's how I'm going to refer to them, stated that we should do better journalism. The holders are not impacted. We never said the users or holders of the token were impacted. Read better is my response to that. But the 𝗕𝗪𝗪 founder claims targeted attack led to 9 million insurance claim. So look, basically what's happened here is there has been a targeted attack. It was on the insurance fund, a $9 million, you can call it FUD, but $9 million, in user liquidations, is crazy. So, it's a targeted attack, and they've lost $9 million. So I want to be really clear on this stuff, right? You can, read stuff, not read stuff, make up your own, thoughts and opinions on a sentence. But look, you can't call stuff FUD all the time when it isn't FUD and it's all factual. The sentence is factual. So Twitter can be really toxic. Don't be one of those individuals. It's sad, right? Here at Cheeky Crypto, we work really, really hard. I think we're the hardest working channel in crypto, second to none. We have a pretty small team, and we pump out way more content than most influencers. I really do find some of the stuff offensive, and people just need to crawl back under their little rocks and fuck off. Keep your negativity to yourselves. It just doesn't have a place here. That individual was blocked. I don't have time for it. So it's one of those little rant from me, but this stuff needs to be spoken about, and there is a real problem with security on these forms of platforms, right? And I'm not going to stop talking about it because of a few bell ends. Just not going to happen. We can go on and say, look, you got another hack here, $320 million hack. I just think that this stuff is crazy, right? And you've got bad actors in the space, and then you've got these bellends on Twitter that think they know better, and they really have no fucking clue. It's one of those, I'm doing a bit of a video series. I'm going to probably do the second one maybe later today or tomorrow, where I'm talking about what it's like to be a crypto influencer. It would be shocking for many people. And I'm going to talk about some of the projects as well. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that we spotted at the events. People watching, is something that you can, get an awful lot of information from, just seeing how projects are at these events, having conversations with you. A lot of people don't realize it, but I studied conversational analytics, which is really interesting, and you can actually learn an awful lot from, perhaps some of the smoke and mirrors, some of the lies that are said to you, and all this sort of stuff. And then you've got text-based analytics as well, and you can see so much from just sentences that people write in like the Discord, on Twitter, and so on. So look, I would encourage people to learn about some of this stuff. I know it's not crypto related, but it can be very, very useful, when it comes to investing in projects, highlighting when people are being deceptive and stuff like that. Reef was a prime example of this, where we cottoned on really early. ADAX was another project where some of these techniques highlighted pretty early to us that there were bad actors there, and we said that ADAX was going to be a slow rug pull. We linked it all together with X Markets and other platforms that they tried to do that basically mirrored ADAX but on different chains, and they went with the one that got the most traction. So it's interesting to see where some of those team members are now, and what they're doing. I mean, I think one's just doing interior design. I mean, like, would you invest in like a startup, an AI startup, and the person that's behind it is, dealing with, fashion or interior design? Like, they're probably not the best person to be running a AI project. It's the same in crypto. So look, I'm having a bit of a rant today, but like, we call this shit pretty early, and this bad actor stuff really does need talking about. So we're going to continue to talk about it, right? We need to be safe. We need these crypto projects to start, partnering up with the likes of Lossless and doing more. They need to be doing a lot more to keep people's assets safe, and not only people like users, front end, retail investors, money safe. They need to keep their own money safe. We go back to this one, like that insurance fund, is depleted, significantly now. They should have done better. And this is the stuff that we want to highlight. This is the stuff we want to stay away from. I think we've had a pretty damn strong track record when it comes to crypto, right? No rug pulls that we've been involved in so far, touch wood. Obviously, this is because we do an awful lot of research. We reach out to the teams. We learn more. We might invest in some projects that look really good, and then actually we pull the plug on it because we notice a few things. This is what we're really, really good at. It's what we pride ourselves on, and we want you to be very, very successful in the crypto space. So, we're going to keep, plodding on with, what we believe needs to happen in the space. We got 3 metrics DeFi traders can watch to spot the next crypto bull market. So you got increases in total value locked, increases in free revenue points to increase users and interest, non-zero DeFi wallet address rises. So look, there's a few different things that you can look at. But what I would say, and what is probably not detailed in this article, is there isn't just like 1 or 2 that you can look at and go, right, we know that one's going to do really well off of that. You kind of have to look at multiple metrics. You have to look inside the crypto market and outside the crypto market. I think that this is a very tall ask for anybody that's got a 9-to-5 job. And this is why we have the Cheeky Crypto membership package, which has a 7-day free trial right now. Go check it out. Link down in the description of the video. We have a whole team researching, doing technical analysis. You can even get TA on request from our technical analysts, project reviews and ratings, 2 weekly AMAs where you can ask us anything, TA AMAs as well, where you can chat with our technical analysts, and so much more. I'm barely touching the surface of what's available on the cheekycrypto.io website. Really do think that it's worth checking it out. If that's not your cup of tea, go immerse yourself in the Discord with our community, learn more. We encourage people to support one another, be positive, don't be a bell end. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And you know what? I might just catch you in the next one. Take care.